and then we talked. She got to know me, I got to know her, and suddenly it's war, then peace, so on and on.
Hi and welcome to yet another tutorial. My name is Carolina. In this tutorial, I'll show you how to make this cute dress using my new sewing pattern called Paloma. You can buy this pattern from my shop on Etsy, and I'll leave link in the description if you want to check it out. We are going to start with the drawstring straps. Fold the strap piece in half, right side to right side, and sew them together ½ centimeter from the folded line. To ensure that the seam won't snap in the future, I'll run a stitch once again. Using a loop turner or a safety pin, turn the strap to the right side. Moving on to the front panels, double fold the neckline by ½ centimeter and top stitch. Then, fold the center front edge twice by 1 centimeter and top stitch. Make sure that the folded seam is big enough to fit in there a drawstring strap later. Using a safety pin, insert the strap into the seam and make a secure stitch at the bottom. Then fold the bottom edge of the bodice twice by 1 centimeter and top stitch. If the fabric gets too bulky, you can trim the corner with a strap. When you sew, it's always a good idea to start from the flat part of the seam and then move towards more bulky part. Now moving on to the back panel, fold the back neck twice by ½ centimeter and top stitch. And create back darts using notches that are approximately 12 centimeters long. Join the front and back panels together on the sides and shoulders, and leave out 1 centimeter of the seam allowance on the back. Then overlock the seam allowance, and if you don't have an overlock or serger machine, you can use a zigzag stitch to prevent the fabric from fraying.
Perform better, climb higher, educate away. I am all my degrees, my masters. Hey, look at me, I am somebody.
Moving on to the back skirt panel, create 2 darts using notches that are 18 centimeters long.
My conclusion is that
Place a slightly stretched elastic on your waist and measure the front of it, from your side to side, to determine how much you'll need. My elastic is 4 centimeters wide and 32 centimeters long for the UK size 8. Sew an elastic to the right side of the skirt with 1 centimeter seam allowance. Then fold the elastic inside and make a secure stitch on the sides. Leave out 1 centimeter seam allowance on the back skirt panel and pin the rest of the side seam together. Then overlock the seam allowance. Join bodice with the skirt with the seam allowance we left and overlock that seam allowance. Moving on to the sleeves, fold them in half and sew them together, and then overlock that seam allowance. Next, insert sleeve into the armhole. Make sure that all seams and notches are matching. Join front panels at the bottom with a small backtag stitch. If the fabric is too bulky for your machine, you can do it by hand. To finish the sleeves, fold the edge twice by 1 centimeter and top stitch. And to finish off the hem, do the same thing, fold the raw edge twice and top stitch. If you have an overlocker, you could also overlock that edge and then fold it once with a top stitch.
when two people are sinking, you should get them
And that's it, your own perfect Paloma dress. Thank you for watching.
I'm